Well, painting a mural from beginning to end for the Bible is a daunting task, but that's just what one artist did here in Jerusalem after 6 years of hard work.
For all who may enter these cemetery gates, we now declare this Jerusalem Wall of Life mural ministry open.
It took 6 years for Patriciei Solvensen to finish what she calls her life's work.
It's like I felt his heart. I felt the Lord's heart of joy because he knows this is his place and his message can come forth. In a place where the good news has been quenched, very seriously quenched, here are the walls shouting out his name.
It wasn't easy.
Such a vast job. It was just really overwhelming many, many times. But then someone would come in and they would be so touched.
Solvensen completed the mural under the auspices of the Alliance Church in the Holy Land, who held a dedication service for her work.
Well, I think the mural is just a beautiful representation of our faith, of our hope, of the story.
The mural wraps around the walls of the Alliance Church Cemetery in Jerusalem's German colony. Some may think it's strange for this art to surround a cemetery.
We're one of the few groups of people that actually don't find cemeteries disturbing, because our hope, our life, our story doesn't end with the grave. We're people who can walk without fear because we know that death's been conquered. We know that this is a stop in the story, but it's not the end of the story.
The cemetery, now an official Ministry of Tourism site, enjoys a rich heritage and history.
It's great to have this place dedicated, and especially putting this mural on the walls where they talk about the story of God through all the history, and especially the story of salvation for all humanity.
The mural itself is just gorgeous. Just the story depictions are really, really thought-provoking, especially the end with just the coming back of Jesus and the lion and the lamb. It's really awesome.
Solvensen calls the artistic style impressionistic realism. Her favorite scene? The resurrection.
Because Miriam, she thought Jesus was the gardener. And she said, "Where did you put his body?" And then he spoke her name. And she had this love relationship with him. That's the kind of relationship I have with him. But I also love the scene with the lamb because it's not a traditional Calvary scene. It's a scene with the Passover lamb, like John the Baptist said, "Behold, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world."
She found inspiration from her own transformed life.
The inspiration is a 4-letter word, L-O-V-E. The Lord who did for me what I could not do for myself. He took me out of this pit, he put a song in my mouth, a paintbrush in my hand, and he said, "You're going to live." Well, it's really a love story for all people from all over the world.